Hello and welcome. It is said that little is much when God is in it. And we see this depicted so vividly, so clearly in 1 Kings 17 when Elijah visited or was passing through this area where a widow lived. And he said to her, "Bake me a cake." She said to him that I only have a little meal and a little cruse of oil, and that is only enough to bake a cake for my son and myself, and then after we will die. Now, this lady was thinking that whatever she had wasn't enough to sustain her or her son for longer than today. Are you thinking that today the little you have is not enough to sustain you, is not enough to carry you through? That little experience you had, whether it be from a child until now, that little experience, you're thinking that, oh, it's nothing compared to the stories or the messages I've heard other people speak about, or I've heard other people minister or share about. Mine is nothing compared to that. But God is saying to you today that the little you have, whether it be funds, whether it be your message, your history, your story, it is not too little. It is not too little. That story or that circumstance or situation you encountered and overcame is a message that will be a blessing to someone so that they too can learn how to overcome. They too can experience success because of it. That trouble you are experiencing in your business, and it seems like you couldn't get over or even figure out how to solve it. You couldn't move around it. You didn't have the capacity in your mind to think beyond all the things that were happening to see a way out. But then God provided a way out, and you were able to move out and be even more successful. You were able to advance further than you were. You're thinking that, oh, that is nothing compared to what I've heard the billionaires and the millionaires speak about. But God is saying to you today, it is not too little. Woman of God, that woman in 1 Kings 17, through faith, through obedience, when told by the prophet to go and bake him a cake first, she did it. And when she did it, she was able to receive more. He also told her that take the little cruse you have, the little cruse of oil you have, go to your neighbors, get vessels from them, and pour that little that you have into all those vessels. In other words, pour out into the lives of others what you currently have within you. And you may say, oh, I have nothing within me, but I beg to differ. You have so much within you because the deposit of God is within you. You were made in His image. And not only so, but the Bible tells us that we have a treasure within our earthen vessels. That treasure you have within your earthen vessel, you can use it. You can use it, you can draw on it, and you can bless others. So never think that what you have isn't enough or it is just too little. God wants to prove you wrong today. But you need to step out in faith. Step out in faith. Believe that, yes, God can use the little you have. He can use the little you have to bless others. He can use the little you have to bring forth an increase. That little the lady had was able to fill all those vessels she received from her neighbors and still had more. Don't you want to see God work in your life like that? Do you think that that is impossible? Well, You serve the God of the impossible. So think again. Think again. He is able to do it through you. He's able to do it through you. Woman of God, I want to tell you today, you are loosed to step out in faith. You are loosed to expand in every area of your life, naturally and spiritually. You are loosed to take advantage of the deposit of God within you to increase and bless others. Woman of God, you are loosed to advance on the business prospects, those ideas that God gave to you, that you've been writing down, laying waste, wondering, oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? You are able to do it, woman of God. You are loosed to advance in your ministerial duties. You are loosed to go out and evangelize. You are loosed. You are loosed to accomplish the purpose that God has destined for you. You are loosed to go out and possess that which is yours. You are loosed to walk into that which God has designed, which He perceived, which He conceived from before the very existence of you. You are loosed, woman of God. You are loosed. Take the little that you have and go and receive and see that increase. Go with the little you have and bless others. God bless you.